The Barastoc Dash comes to Cranbourne, and I'll tell you what, this is the first time we've actually had a crowd, and we're going to call this one the ANZAC Dash. I had siblings dash the other day. This is the ANZACs, the Australians versus the New Zealanders, and I'm the only Australian here, but that's okay. Kyle Marshall, firstly, thank you very much for having a crack.
No, thanks, Paul. Thanks for coming out. Yeah, love what you're doing. It's awesome. We watch the videos, so...
We can talk about that. We'll do another proper interview in a minute, but... Sophie Jefferies, your partner, has actually dobbed you in for this. Can you beat her?
I think I can beat her. Well, she's been saying all week she can beat me, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen much dash from her during the week, so...
She's saving it all for today.
Well, maybe.
Now, Soph, any truth to the matter, you're a bit excited when you found out I was coming to do this?
Yeah, because I want to beat him.
David Scott said to me he's never seen you smile so much.
Whatever. Any chance to beat Kyle, I'm in.
So is it about beating Taylor's time, or is it about beating Kyle and that's about as far as it goes?
Kyle, but Taylor's time would be good too.
So that's where the ANZAC part comes in. You've got to try and beat the Aussie, but you don't care. It's just, this is a Kiwi rivalry here in Australian shores.
Yeah, if I beat Kyle, that's a win for me.
Now, anyone wondering about the times, we will clock them later on off the camera as well, because we've actually got a Kiwi on the watch. Cam Bray's actually on the watch, which for me is a huge issue, and there could be some legalities coming on. He's got that. Everyone knows how the Kiwis operate a stopwatch, though.
Yeah, the right way.
All right, rules are simple. Have I got this started? No, I've got to start that one. It's fine. So the rules are simple, as always. Boots have to be paired up. They can be anywhere. This one's going to be interesting because the guys' hobbles aren't buckled up. So they're going to have to do every buckle up. Saddles are where they like. Bridle with a head check. Head check has to go up, and sulkies. Just very, very quickly, Kyle, you can't go far because you've actually done a tyre just getting the sulky out here and ready beforehand, haven't you?
Yeah, she went pop. You got a bit of a fright, but...
No good for the Aussie, I can tell you that. It was no good for public relations. But anyway, all right, mate, well, you get yourself ready. So if you can get yourself ready as well, and a little bit of fun. As I said, we've got a few people ready just for the official clocker. Cambrai, I'm going to count down. 3, 2, 1, and away we go. And so they have their girths, their saddles, sorry. And they have the cruppers on the back as well with all of the straps. So it's going to be a little bit interesting how we go. Very, very quiet here at the minute. Curious as to whether Kyle's going to do the right thing and let Soph win, or he's going for bragging rights and going to try and get the chockies, that's for sure. So they're meticulously going around. A little bit of barricking now. David Scott's got there behind Soph. I know Scotty Ewan, he won't be here because I think Sophie's phone's going to go off in a little while to distract her and get her out of the way. Very, very slow at the minute. Kyle's going pretty good here though. He's got the breastplates, single breastplates. None of these Buxton breastplates. Oh, there was a rail there, but he's got the bridle on. They're trying to get behind Sophie here at the minute. She's a fair way behind. I don't know whether Kyle's going to back off and do the right thing, or he's going to try and go and beat the PB. The time to beat is actually 2 minutes and 40 seconds for Taylor French. And Taylor's the least... I suppose she was the least person to know what was going on. She had no idea what was happening at all. Knee boots and shin boots going on. This horse is not working. Anyone wondering about the clay, he won't be working afterwards. He's got all those ready. Now this is a part I reckon might take these guys the longest for the Kiwis, is with the hobbles in every buckle. I think this will be the most time consuming one. It'll be interesting. The worst time to beat is actually Jess Tubbs' time, which I think worked out as a mile rate of nearly 2 minutes and 42 seconds. That's around Bendigo, of course. I've equated those. Luckily, this is not at Chris Elford's because Sophie would have to go and pick that poo up straight away because Chris is extremely anal about those. So Kyle's got one side of the hobbles done. He's actually got one side finished, Soph, so fair bit of pressure on here. Sophie's not saying one word. She is just dead set, head down, backside up, concentrating. She's got all of her boots on, no bridle on. She's going for a different approach. Kyle's going for the one side. He's even put the head check up, Soph. He hasn't got much to go. I'm just going to put some pressure on you here. He's going pretty good actually, the Kiwi. What are we up to with the Kiwi with the time? 2:12. Anyone wondering? So Kyle has got 20 seconds to beat Taylor French's time. So I think my math says Taylor's going to be pretty right. Again, it's a pretty quick time. So the rules are for Kyle, anyone watching, clip the card in, both sides, and obviously have the reins in your hand, unlike what Greg Sugars tried to do. Have the reins in your hand and backside on the seat, and done. So you can clock that there. Cam, what was that one? 242. Oh, he's missed out by 200ths of a second, and he gets a clap. The ANZAC spirit's still alive. The Aussies are still winning, so we're happy with that. Come on, Soph. Now you've got to keep going. There is still pride at stake here. You're not allowed to run last. Jess Tubbs at the minute, as I said, she's the last. She'll be proud of you keeping going, making sure everything is in keepers as well. You've got your reins as well, so she's not far off. She hasn't got a rein on though. Got the hobbles a bit on one side. It's just a little bit of fun just to see how it all works. Is he helping you? He didn't help you on the other side. No, I didn't think he would. He could have been. He could have been. He could have been a nice partner. David Scott's actually pointing that out as well. It would have been a good PR exercise, perhaps, to have a little bit of assistance. Might have helped later on that. And just the backside on the seat. And now the horse wants to move on, and actually we'll showcase this because Kyle has done the right thing and done. And Cambrai, the official time. 3:47. Oh, Soph, I think you're in trouble. That could be pretty close to the slowest one we've had for the times. Just very, very quickly. Kyle, are you disappointed you didn't get the chockies?
2 seconds away, yeah. I think you're right. The hobbles might have tripped me up a bit. But, yeah, I got set up. I put clips on the reins and that, so I did.
Oh, he has too. He actually he has thought about this a little bit. Soph's coming in to inspect it as well.
Yeah.
That's a Chris Alpha theory.
It's got to be true.
I was prepared.
I don't think he's a minute behind though. That's the problem. So here's Soph back here. It's all good. It's all good fun though, isn't it? And just to have a little
No,
bit
it
of
was
fun.
good. It was really good.
Oh, well, I'm going to say.
I was on the wrong side, so that didn't help. I thought I had it sorted, and I really didn't.
Well done. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for having a little bit of fun, and thank you very much to Barastoc as well, mate.
Yeah, no, thanks, Paul. And Barastoc, yeah, awesome.
Yeah,
Thanks, Kyle.
guys. Appreciate it.